Hey guys, so today I decided to screen record myself building my new house for my SimSelf series. I don't know what to call it. I decided to start playing The Sims 4 and do a SimSelf series. So the house that I'm living in now is really ugly, so I decided to build my new house and just record while I'm building it. And for some reason the quality of the video got kind of bad. I don't know, when I imported the videos into iMovie, it went to like 720 instead of 1080. So sorry about that, but whatever, you can still see what I'm doing. So yeah, I still wanted to upload this video because I worked really hard on this house. Literally, it took me like a week. I didn't work on this house like every single day, but I did work like, I don't know, 5 days out of the week, and each day I spent like 1 to 2 hours doing this. So I don't know how long this video was, but it was pretty long, so I cut out a lot of the stuff. And yeah, I just fast forward everything. So this part, I actually cut out a lot from this roof part because that took me forever, and I ended up just deleting a bunch from that because I could not figure out how to do the roof right there. It was really complicated. And this is the first house I ever built in The Sims 4. Well, I'm not going to count the first house that I built because if you've seen my first episode of my SimSelf series, that house was really ugly, and yeah, it didn't even have a roof, so yeah. But I just also wanted to say that I did get the idea from this girl on YouTube. I will link her channel below because I did copy the building part of the house. I don't know exactly how to say this, but yeah, I copied her exact design because this is my first house I ever built, and I wasn't really sure how to start it or like anything. So yeah, I did copy how she built the house, but I did design the inside of my house completely different, and I used different colors on the outside of the house, and I put the pool in the back of the house, and yeah. So basically I did everything else different, but I will give credit to her because she actually helped me out a lot on building this house, because if I would have just started this by myself, it probably would look really bad. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And I also wanted to make it look country, boho look. Outside of the house looks kind of beachy a little bit. So I don't know what I'm going to be talking about this whole 30 minutes, well, almost 30 minutes of this video. But yeah, I didn't have the Parenthood pack. I actually don't have any expansion packs. So actually, I'm deciding on what expansion packs I want to get. And I'm deciding on Outdoor Retreat, Parenthood, Jungle Adventure, or Dine Out. So comment down below what expansion pack you think is best. I'm just deciding on those ones for starting out. I don't want to get too many because I do play The Sims 4 on my MacBook Air, and I don't want to like take up all the storage and everything. So yeah, I'm probably just going to get like 1 or 2 expansion packs. So yeah, let me know down below what the best ones are. the outside of the house kind of took a long time to build. And then I just end up moving on to the backyard, and I did want to make a pool because I always loved swimming, and I just wanted to add that because I used to have an in-ground pool in my backyard, but yeah, sadly we had to get rid of it because it was either our house or our swimming pool because, I don't know, it ended up flooding our basement, so we had to get rid of it. But I do have an above ground pool now. So yeah, this part actually took a really long time. I had to delete a bunch out of that because, I don't know, the whole fence part. So yeah, I don't know, this video probably was like 10 hours long, maybe 6 hours long, I have no idea. Okay, so you can just listen to the music for a while and I will come back to you in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. Here I am actually working on the inside of the house, and the setup is kind of the same as in her video, but yeah, like I said, I designed it a lot differently because I don't have the parenthood pack like she does, and yeah, I just wanted things to look different than her house, so I'm not like copying her or anything. But yeah, I really did like her idea of how she designed the house and everything. But I decided to go for more of like a country look because I've always really liked country and clean and I don't know, boho chick. I don't really know exactly what to call it. But I did start off like, as you can tell, I already like placed the refrigerator and oven and everything, but I end up redoing all that, so yeah. And I was deciding on what to do with the stairs and the wallpaper and everything, but I end up changing a lot of things around. So as you can see, I'm going back to adding different stuff. And yeah, this just kind of took a long time deciding what I wanted it to look like. So for the cabinets, I had a really hard time like placing them and everything. I don't know, there was like this space between some of them and I couldn't figure out how to fix that. But yeah, this part right here took me a really long time. I had to keep building this wall and then breaking it down in order to place it because I couldn't get it right. I don't know, it was like floating in the air randomly. And yeah, so I deleted a bunch of that out so you don't have to watch all that. Yeah, here I am just adding clutter items everywhere just to like make it look more homey feel, like it's actually been lived in. So yeah, as you can tell right here, there's like a little space in between the cabinets and I don't know how to fix that, but whatever. And I decided to add a little microwave, but I didn't really know like where to put it because it's in like kind of a weird spot. I know it's like right next to the oven and everything, or the stove. I don't know what to call it. But it wouldn't like go against the wall. It was like going in a weird place. So yeah, that's where I ended up putting it. Yeah, so here I am doing the living room and I'm kind of like going back and forth. The living room was really kind of hard because there was a rug issue. Yeah, you'll see. And I know it looks like I already did the walls, but I end up redoing it because it felt like it was like too dark in there and I wanted to kind of lighten it up. But at the same time, I felt like there was too much nude colors and it was all kind of like tans and whites and everything. But I didn't want to put like bright, ugly colors, so yeah, I wanted it to look like a country house. So yeah, there was a lot going back and forth deciding, and yeah, this looks really ugly right now, but don't worry, I ended up changing the rug and changing a lot of things around because I don't know, I didn't like how it looked. I literally was like looking through all these rugs for like 10 minutes. I don't even know how long. It seemed like forever. So yeah, I'm finally redoing the walls and I think this looks a lot better. So yeah, I wanted like a pop of color in the living room because I felt like it was too tan. So I ended up picking a different color rug again, and this time I picked, I think it was a light green, kind of like a grayish green color, I don't know. but it ended up looking really nice. So yeah. And for the curtains, I know that looks kind of vintage, kind of weird. I don't know. I couldn't find a right size curtain that would go on the windows. That was the only one that would work. So I ended up just going with that, and I think it looks fine, but I still wish they had more options. But like I said, I don't have any expansion packs, so those were the only choices that I had. And I do end up moving all those pictures in the corner right there. I don't know if you know where I'm talking about, but yeah, and I ended up changing the whole living room around. And I was going to put another bathroom downstairs, like right by the stairs, but I ended up taking that out because it made the whole downstairs kind of small and there wasn't enough space, I felt like. So I just put one bathroom upstairs, and here I am just making all the rooms. So I did decide to make a little office area downstairs instead of doing the bathroom because it just looked like it needed something on that wall. So I added my Sim Self character, a little desk and area where she can like study and everything. And if we do eventually have kids in this Let's Play, I did add a little monkey bar thing outside. And yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm doing the bathroom. And I decided to do a beach themed bathroom, kind of make it like blue and beachy because I really like that in bathrooms. And I know it looks like I already have a kid's room right there. I don't know if you've seen, but just ignore that because I end up changing it to a different room because I felt like that room was too small or something, so I just made it into a nursery instead. So yeah, here I am just adding clutter items in the bathroom, and I think I couldn't figure out what to do in the parents' room, even though it's just my sim self right now. I basically just built this house for us to move in the next episode that I end up posting. I didn't record that yet, but I'm building this house so that we can move into that because the house she's living in now is not that great. So we needed an upgrade, and I built it kind of like a family home so that she can eventually have a family and everything. So yeah. So yeah, I just ended up getting rid of that little wall and moving the toilet back because I don't know, I just didn't really like how it looked, so I changed that around. I also moved the girls' bedroom into the bigger one, like I said, because there was just not enough space for all of that stuff in there. And I decided to do 2 girls' beds in here, even though it's only my Sims off right now, but as we play the game, I'm sure I'm going to have kids. So I might change this around, I don't know yet, but just for this building part, I just added 2 girls' rooms. Yeah, I'll probably eventually change this, I don't know. It's just kind of temporary, and I was playing around to see if I could do a bunk bed, but it wasn't working out good. The bed was just like not going against the wall for some reason. So yeah, and I decided to do one of the girls I wanted to be kind of messy and sporty, and the other girl I wanted to be kind of more clean and into art and crafts and everything. I don't know. As you can tell, you can see the different personalities. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun to do. So I also decided to incorporate both green and pink into the rooms. And I know it looks like a lot of pink, and the one that's sporty probably wouldn't be happy with that. So I just added like green curtains. And I also added a little TV that's green too in their room. So yeah. Next, I moved on to the nursery, and yeah, like I said, right now we don't have any kids or anything. I'm just kind of trying to fill up some space in some of these rooms, but I'm sure once I start playing the game, I will probably turn one of these rooms into like a little exercise room or maybe a little office. I don't really know yet, but for now this is just what I did because I didn't want to just leave it empty. So yeah, otherwise I probably wouldn't post the video because there's going to be some rooms that would be not even decorated. So I just made this into a little nursery, and I made it blue just because we already have a girls' room. And I know it looks kind of empty, and I was trying to at first make a little changing table, but there were none, so that didn't work out. And yeah, I used some of these little picture frames to pretend like they were family pictures, and I was just kind of decorating that area a little bit. And I know I did forget to add a rug in the parents' room, but as you can tell in the screenshots, there is a rug. I just forgot to add it. There was a lot of rug issues in this video, but yeah, here I am just finishing off the whole house, and I added a little bookshelf on the wall, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I can just let you guys look at the screenshots at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.